Hello, and welcome back to another Victory Leadership podcast. I'm Earle Airey, and today we're diving into Situational Leadership II, a practical model for adapting your leadership style to different teams and individuals. Situational leadership, developed by Hersey and Blanchard, recognizes that leadership isn't one size fits all. Instead, it requires leaders to adjust their approach based on the readiness of their team members. If a team isn't quite ready for a particular task, a leader must offer the right level of direction and support to help them grow. In this session, we'll examine the 4 leadership styles within this model, explore the development levels of team members, and look at the practical benefits of adopting a flexible leadership style. The 4 leadership styles and development levels. Let's begin with an overview of the model. The leadership styles are categorized as S1 through S4. S1, directing. S2, coaching. S3, supporting. S4, delegating. Each style is matched to a specific development level, labeled D1 through D4, which reflects a team member's competence and commitment. S1, directing behavior. The directing style S1 is characterized by high task focus and low relationship focus. The leader provides clear instructions and closely monitors progress. At this stage, development level D1 applies, where the individual has low competence but high commitment. This is common with new employees or those tackling unfamiliar tasks. They may be enthusiastic, but they lack the experience needed to perform independently. A practical example: a new employee is guided step by step through a standard operating procedure. Think of this like an apprenticeship. You watch me do it. Then we do it together. Then you try it while I support you. This builds confidence and sets a foundation for future success. S2, coaching behavior. The coaching style, S2, combines high task focus with high relationship focus. Here, the leader still provides direction, but also encourages participation and input. This matches development level D2, where team members have some competence but low commitment. They've started learning the ropes, but may be unsure how their work connects to the bigger picture, or may lack confidence in their decisions. For example, someone learning a new skill may need both guidance and reassurance. A leader might say, "You're getting the hang of this. Let's keep going. Here's what to focus on next." This style builds motivation and bridges the gap between early training and deeper understanding. S3, supporting behavior. Supporting S3 involves low task focus and high relationship focus. The leader steps back from direct instruction and instead empowers and supports the team members' efforts. At this stage, development level D3 applies, where the individual has high competence but variable commitment. They know how to do the job, but they may need encouragement to stay motivated, especially during times of change or uncertainty. Imagine a seasoned employee who feels disconnected or unsure of their value in a new initiative. A leader practicing S3 behavior engages in active listening, provides coaching support, and helps the employee reconnect with the why behind their work. The goal is to restore confidence and re-energize performance. S4, delegating behavior. The final style, delegating S4, is both low in task focus and low in relationship focus, not because the leader is uninvolved, but because the individual no longer needs close guidance. This is development level D4, where the team member has high competence and high commitment. They are confident, experienced, and ready to take ownership of their work. A great example: An experienced employee is trusted to lead a project independently, checking in only as needed. The leader empowers them to make decisions and supports them as a strategic partner rather than a supervisor. When delegation is handled correctly, it fosters trust, promotes autonomy, and drives organizational efficiency. It also encourages psychological safety, allowing team members to grow without the fear of being micromanaged. You can visualize this process using the Situational Leadership Model graphic. The 4 development levels, D1 through D4, align with the 4 leadership styles, S1 through S4. As a leader, your goal is to recognize where someone falls on that spectrum and apply the appropriate leadership response. We begin in the lower right quadrant with directing S1, aligned with D1, then move through coaching, S2, with D2, supporting S3, with D3, and finally to delegating S4, with D4. Each step reflects a gradual increase in both competence and independence. This approach doesn't just apply to individuals. It can also inform how we lead teams, departments, and even entire organizations. Situational leadership, powerful model that helps leaders be more adaptive, responsive, and effective. By understanding where people are in terms of competence and commitment, we can meet them where they are and help them grow into where they need to be. Leadership isn't about rigid control. It's about empowering people to succeed. Until next time, keep growing, keep leading, and keep developing your situational awareness for success. Thanks again for joining me on today's episode of the Victory Leadership Podcast. I hope you found value in the insights we explored. If this content helped you grow as a leader or sparked a new idea, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. That really helps the channel reach more people like you who are passionate about organizational leadership and personal development. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of our upcoming episodes. And if you want to be the first to know when new content drops, tap that notification bell. I'd also love to hear from you. What leadership challenge are you working through right now? What topics would you like to see covered in future episodes? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you're looking for more resources to support your leadership journey, check out the links in the description. And if you believe in helping others become the best version of themselves, feel free to share this episode with a friend or colleague who might benefit. Thanks again for watching. Until next time, keep leading with purpose, stay curious, and continue your journey toward becoming the best version of yourself. Have a good afternoon, a peaceful evening, and a restful good night.